Thanks for joining us for this very special edition of Two Pastors Popcorn and a Movie. This time around, we're looking at Blue Angels. It's a movie that was filmed by Amazon and MGM. You can check it out online right now at Amazon Prime Video, but we visited with some people after they saw a special screening at a local theater. So we're going to get to them in just a minute, but also we want to say thank you to islandpopper.com. They're supplying us with popcorn. You can be supplied too. Go to islandpopper.com. They'll ship across the nation. They've got some great flavors like organic butter, also Maui mix and Kauai mix. So check them out. That's islandpopper.com. Now check this out.
You're watching First Takes. I'm Fiona Custer. What's one word that you would use to describe the Blue Angels?
Probably inspirational. I'm from Pensacola, so I've seen them in Pensacola back in their hometown, and then actually here in Oahu 2 years ago for their 2022 air show.
That was pretty unreal, right?
It was fantastic.
Okay, so it's a Saturday night, someone's scrolling their Amazon Prime and they say, oh, Blue Angels has a documentary. Do you watch it?
Absolutely.
Why?
Absolutely. Yeah, it was just, I felt like such an inspirational movie, being so close to the heart for me. It was just very, I was very proud to watch them and just appreciate all the hard work that goes into it and into the training and the sacrifice that goes into it, not just for them, but for their families. I can definitely appreciate that as a military family. Yeah, fantastic movie, 10 out of 10, recommend.
One word. Perfection. Perfection as to when they talk about safety when you're up there in the aircraft. Precisely. Everything is just calculated, specifics. And just one hiccup could just be damaging to all of them. Yeah. Could take their life too. Even like a hairline from a part of each other's wings just barely touching.
Unreal.
Never touched, but that's amazing. Definitely watch Blue Angels. Not only that, it's about flying, but it's about family. Before you even get on that plane and before you even have that first interview, they know all about you, and all you have to do is just surrender yourself to be honest, so that when you do fly, no matter if you're in the same cockpit, which you can't be, but you'll just know what the next person is feeling, what the next person is like, and every move that you'll make, to have that cohesiveness in order to make those flights.
I would say overwhelming.
Overwhelming,
Sure.
Unpack that.
There's so much going on in the film, and when I see the Blue Angels fly, a lot of people, they're taking videos, they're like, oh, that is so cool. But I've watched a lot of YouTube footage of inside the cockpit, and I realized they're not wearing G suits, and it's overwhelming because when everyone's cheering, I'm cringing because I realize how close they are wingtip to wingtip. And the amount of precision that they need to have and focus is totally different from everyone thinking, like, oh, this is so much fun, this is so neat. And it's truly a mission, as they were saying. It's not just, just a quick flyover. I would absolutely recommend it. I'm sitting in my seat, and at some point I realized I was so excited watching. It sounds funny, but it felt like I was at Disneyland when you're riding Space Mountain and you're just so pumped and excited. And that's how I felt sitting in the seat. I was like bouncing up and down and just feeling it. It was a really awesome documentary.
The incredible aerial footage, the incredible way that they captured the precision of the military, just the cadence, everything about it was just so precise and so well done, and the family aspects too, that they did an incredibly good job capturing the family. I did 23 years in the Air Force, in the military.
Wow.
We actually were able to see them out at Marine Corps Base, Hawaii, when they came here to Oahu to do the air show, and they were once again just amazing.
So what are you taking away from seeing this documentary tonight?
Well, like our pastor Wayne Cadero from the Whole Christian Fellowship, he said we have to always work as a team. So it's kind of like a canoe paddle. You have to paddle together, or else the canoe ain't gonna go the direction you need it to go. So it's basically the same thing too. Everybody has to work as a team, so the formation and everything will go properly. So it's basically whoever's the head, same like the canoe paddle. If you're the head, you need to paddle and steer in the right way, or else it ain't gonna go.
I would say it was terrific. It was really great.
It was such a thrill. Yeah. What takeaway do you have of after seeing that film?
Probably I would never do that.
You would never do that. It's kind of intense, right? Okay. What is one word that you would use to describe what we just witnessed?
Amazing and awesome. Well, that's 2 words.
Yeah, I'll take it. What is one thing that you're taking away from this documentary tonight?
I already knew it was tough to be a Blue Angel, Thunderbird, or whatever, but I didn't realize how tough it was.
Yeah, so eye-opening.
Exactly.
I would say it was thrilling.
That's
It
a
was very enjoyable.
great word. What would be your takeaway from seeing this documentary tonight?
It was pretty inspirational,
Yeah?
and I'd recommend to watch it.
I think they're breathtaking.
What are you taking away from seeing this documentary tonight?
I think it was very eye-opening, but all the work that they put into actually doing that job that they're doing up there, and how it's very like hard.
I never knew just the athleticism that it takes to be a Blue Angels, right?
I didn't either, and
How
I think
fit.
it's super awesome that they pointed that out because, and the time away from family.
Yes.
So I mean, being active duty myself, it's super like heartwarming to see that they are taking that time away, but for the entertainment of all of us too.
Thank you for joining us for this very special edition of Two Pastors, Popcorn, and a Movie. You can check out Blue Angels again on Amazon Prime. It is subscription, but it is well worth it when you see those jets going back and forth on the screen, and it's just a wonderful look at the movie itself. So check them out. That's Blue Angels on Amazon.com. This has been a special edition of Two Pastors, Popcorn, and a Movie.